Right guys, so we're off hammocking tonight. It's just packed my bag and we're going to go into the woods and test out the new hammock system. So I'm now going to get the train and going to buy my ticket and we'll be there in no time. It turns out that it might be a bit windy today and I can actually feel the wind day. I don't know if that means cold, but we'll find out. See you soon. Got my ticket and I'm now waiting for the train to head towards Buxton. Got to admit, I love being here at Hazel Grove train station. Have a look at this. I'm the only one who goes that way. Everybody else goes that way. And it's actually quite funny because I'm always stood here by myself on this side of the platform because I'm going into the countryside and they are going into the city. Remarkable. So there we go guys, we got my fire going in my fire pit. Now I'm just going to take you guys over there because I want to show you something. The video's going to go pitch black, but it's only going to be for about 5 seconds, so bear with me. But I want to show you something. So here we go. Look, I'm still here. I just want to bring you over here. Now yeah, here it is. Okay, I found it. You see in there? You see that leaf? Okay, you see what's behind that leaf? I'm going to put the photograph up now. That basically is what is known as a garden spider. It's also known as a cross spider. And basically what they're famous for is they're famous for mating with males. That's a female cross spider, and what the females do is they're famous for eating the males after sex. So there you go, it's pretty interesting. Now that spider there, they're famous for hiding behind leaves as well, which is why you've seen it behind the leaf. But hopefully later on she is going to continue to build her web, and hopefully I'm going to get some good photographs of that. And apparently they also eat their own web as well. So when they get the flies, etc., they will then, you know, eat the web in the morning, which is strange. Right guys, I'm going to get ready around my camp. See you later. I'm now here chilling in my hammock. Oh wow, isn't hammocking so comfortable? I've got one of these, you know, reflective foam thingy, me chickies, and it's reflecting the heat back up to my back underneath, and oh, it's just so comfortable. Right, I'm looking right up at the sky, and all I can see is silhouettes of the trees, and then I can see the galaxy, you know, the stars, just shining straight down and twinkling very pretty for myself. It's absolutely awesome looking. I think what I'm going to do later is I'm going to go out into a field and just look up and see the galaxy, you know, without the silhouette of these trees being in the way. Anyway, bushcrafters, want to talk to you guys. Basically, you know the Polish ponchos, the ones that come together in order to make the LeFou tent? Well, to be honest with you, I no longer, at the minute, recently, I no longer carry the LeFou tent, which is 2 ponchos. Instead, I only carry 1 poncho. And the reason why I carry one poncho is because I've learnt 3 things with the Polish Army poncho. And that is, 1, it makes a great ground sheet, so no matter where you are, just throw it on the ground, even if it's wet, and you've got a great ground sheet there. 2, obviously it keeps you dry from the rain, and it also keeps you warm, okay, when you wear it as a poncho. And 3, it makes a shelter, so you can make a shelter with 1 Polish Army poncho, which is great. So because of them 3 reasons, again, 1, you can use it as a ground sheet. 2, you can wear it as a poncho, which keeps you dry and warm. And 3, you can make a shelter out of it. So that is why now I carry just 1 poncho, Polish Army poncho. As a matter of fact, it's in my Bergen as we speak. But guys, hammocking is just so comfortable, and I'm really enjoying my time at the minute. Everybody is probably out in Manchester. As I said before in the video, you know, I'm the only person that goes that way on the train platform, and all other people, they go the opposite direction and head into the city. And as you can see, they're probably all in nightclubs, bars, all this stuff, and I'm here just chilling in my hammock underneath a full lit galaxy. I ain't moaning. Catch you all later. Good morning, people. What an interesting night it has been. Basically, I had a look at the weather forecast before it came out, and I seen that there was like a warning for flooding and stuff like that. Now apparently, I think what it is that there's some sort of storm that's approaching the United Kingdom, and you know, that's probably why the weather report is for flooding. But anyway guys, have a look at this. You see the trees up there? Well, last night they were just going back and forth as the wind just hammered the entire campsite. To be honest with you, I actually got a little bit scared, because I thought that one of these trees was going to snap and was going to come down and just topple me as I slept in my hammock. So let's have a look at the hammock. So here's the hammock. This is where I've been sleeping all night. As you can see, if I got to admit, you need one of these. In my honest opinion, you need one of these when you're doing your hammocking. But yeah, there's my hammock. As you can see, I've got my rucksack up on the tree. So let me put it. Rucksack is here on the tree. There's my spade. My spade needs to be used in order to fill in my fire pit, which I had yesterday. And as you can see, look at that, I've got my rubbish bag up on the tree. I get my hammock. But yeah guys, this is my campsite. It's not a bad spot, is it? I mean, you have a fire going, and then you have this to reflect all the heat back. And yeah, so I'm gonna start cooking soon, so catch up with you then. Okay guys, so let's have a look at the Swedish American hobo stove in more detail then. So basically what we have is one Swedish transier stove, which of course is the Swedish Army, and then we have one American hobo cooker. Okay, and basically what that is, it is a small bean tin can with holes drilled into it, which is basically going to hold our pots. Now, if you guys don't know what a hobo is an American term for a traveller who is a civilian who just travels around the place in order to try and improve his homeless situation. So that is where the term hobo comes from, and hence this being such a basic cooker like. So anyway, here we go, we put it on top of the Swedish cooker, transier stove, and now we get our water and we put it on top of that. And that basically is what I call the Swedish American hobo stove. What is the benefits of the Swedish American hobo stove then? Well, first of all, the first benefit is that it's hardly any room. It takes up hardly any room in your bag. I mean, look at that. Look at how small that is. That all fits in one of the British Army mess tins. Whereas before I was carrying the German Army mess kit, which, you know, made up part of the Swedish Army kit. Basically, you've got your Swedish Army cooker, okay? Well, my other setup was the Swedish Army cooker setup, but instead of the Swedish Army mess kit, it's a German Army mess kit, okay? So that's why I turned to the hobo stove, because it's a lot smaller. Now, what's one of the disadvantages with regards to this? Okay, one of the disadvantages is that if it's windy, what happens is that the wind will blow this flame all over the place, so you will burn more fuel in order to heat up your water or food or whatever it is that you want to be heating up. So there you go, there's, you know, some of the benefits and some of the negatives with regards to what I call is the Swedish American hobo stove. It all packs away into one British Army mess kit, which is pretty cool. Change of plan, I'm not going to be making anything to eat because quite frankly I'm not hungry, and secondly the train is going to be here in about 20 minutes, so I really just don't want to miss it. So I'm just going to have my cup of coffee and then go get the train. So thank you for watching the video. Remember to subscribe and see you all later.